Við erum hérna með Rick Story sem mætir Gunnar Nelson á laugardaginn. So Rick, you're fighting Gunnar Nelson on Saturday in the main event. Did you analyze this game before the fight and what did you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really sit and analyze it. I watched his fights and I watched what he's good at and then went and trained for it. So Gunnar's great on the ground. He's got awkward stand-up for anything that I've ever seen before. But, you know, I feel really confident and really well trained and prepared for this fight.
So how have you been preparing for this unusual, awkward style of Gunnar Nelson?
You know, just getting similar body styles in there, trying to imitate his stance and give me the same types of strikes that he throws in his fights in the training room. So that's about it.
Have you followed his career closely?
Not like really close, but for his first few fights, you know, I realized that he was talented really quick. So like hearing that he won fights, it wasn't a surprise because I watched him dominate people. So I've known him. He's been on my radar for a little while.
You have a victory over the current welterweight champion Johnny Hendricks. With him being a champion now, do you feel like you can achieve the same things and reach the top?
Yeah, you know, I always think that I have the ability to be the best, and if I didn't, I shouldn't be in the sport to begin with. But you know, Johnny's proof that I can be there. So you know, on any given night, you can get hit in the chin wrong. So anything can happen. So we'll see.
You fought on some big shows, but this will be your first main event. How does that feel to be in the main event?
I'm really excited. It's not like an excitement where I'm really nervous or anything, but it's an excitement that, you know, is motivating. It makes me want to go out there and put on a great show.
This is the second time you're fighting in Europe. You fought there the first time in Europe, in Germany. Is the atmosphere or the vibe different here than in the States or anywhere else you fought?
I don't think it's anything too drastic of a difference, but just the traveling alone is different. The excitement level is a little bit different, I would say. Actually, it's a little less, I would say, it's not around as much over here. There's not as many shows over here, so now it's really exciting for everyone to go in. So I think that you're just gonna feel the electricity in the arena when you go in there. There's just gonna be a buzz the whole night, as compared to the UFC. It's in the United States, you can go in and it gets quiet in between fights, and then when the fight comes out, everyone gets excited, but it's everyone's going to be excited the whole time here.
Do you think the crowd will be on Gunnar Nelson's side, since Iceland and Sweden are sort of neighboring countries?
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, and I think that's why I got brought out here too. You know, for one, to be able to test Gunnar, and two, to see if I'm ready to go back up in a step of competition. And you know, he's got a pretty big following over here in this side of the world. So you know, I mean, it's a great opportunity for both of us.
Gunnar is ranked number 12 in the welterweight division. What does it mean for your career to get a victory over him?
You know, I mean, it puts me in a step in the right direction. It's gonna show that, you know, I mean, I'm still a force to be reckoned with, and you know, I'm ready for the next step in competition again.
Has Gunnar impressed you in his fights?
Yeah, definitely impressive, and I have nothing else to say. Yeah, he's impressive.
How do you win on Saturday? Do you think you'll be able to finish him?
You know, I mean, there's always the opportunity to finish him in any fight. Anyone has a puncher's chance. So I think I have a really good chance of finishing him, and I'm confident that it could happen. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out and force the issue. It's if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm sure it's going to be exciting regardless.